What's good, filmmakers? It's your boy Chavez. Have you ever wondered why some short films blow up while others get ignored? The answer is in the script. So whether you're new to writing or you're looking to improve, I got you. So let's lock in. A lot of beginner filmmakers find it hard to come up with ideas to write, not because they're not creative, it's mostly because they're overthinking it. One way to come up with fresh and new ideas is to just use your own experiences. Your real life is full of short film ideas. You just have to start paying attention. Think of the craziest thing or strangest thing that ever happened to you, or a crazy situation with family members or a night out with friends. Try to use ideas from things that you experience on a daily and just try to put a twist on it, put a flip on it. Or you can, if you're a genre person, if you have a crazy situation that happened to you at a restaurant, turn it into a horror, or a crazy experience at a sporting event, make it a comedy. Use those ideas as you're writing and just continue to use your daily life, your daily experience to come up with fresh ideas. They say that art imitates life. So sometimes you don't need to come up with your own ideas. You just need to go where the ideas already exist. So something like a coffee shop or a park, you can go out there and just kind of people watch or listen in on conversations and just think about the things that are going on in their lives day to day and just kind of come up with ideas just based off of that. Or you could think about public transportation. Everybody that's riding public transportation has a backstory. Somebody that's riding the bus, the train, Uber, a taxi, whatever. You can just think about different situations that may occur on those different public transportation. Or you can go to like a gallery, an art gallery, or just like a museum and just look at the different paintings and put your own twist to those stories of the things that you're watching or interacting with. Something like a grocery store. Maybe you were locked in the grocery store for 24 hours, or the power went out, or there was a secret package that was left at the front while you're shopping. Use those things or those places that you interact with on a daily to help you generate fresh ideas. Short films don't have a lot of time for fluff, so you want to make sure that you remove anything that doesn't help push your story along. You don't want to start with your character waking up, they're brushing their teeth, and then they're getting dressed. You want to make sure you're either revealing a character or doing some kind of action. You want to start where the story changes. Remove any filler that's just not helping you get your story across. It's something I like to do as I'm writing. I'll ask myself, like, if I cut this scene, will it change the story? Or if I cut this scene, will the story still make sense? And if the answer is yes, cut it out. You want to just make sure that you're pushing the story along and keeping the audience engaged, or whoever's your reader, or when you do shoot it, you want to make sure the audience is still engaged with your story. Something every strong script needs is a character who wants something, but there's a challenge in their way. No struggle, then you have no story. So what's stopping your character? Is it another person, their own fear, a ticking time clock? Or what's their goals? Are they trying to win a race? Are they trying to escape a situation? Conflict is what keeps your audience hooked. So make sure that you definitely think about that as you're trying to write your story and create these short films. That I don't want to admit, but I will, that I struggled with initially as I started my writing journey is show, don't tell. That basically means that you want to choose body language over dialogue. So saying a character is crying isn't as visually appealing as saying that they're gripping their hands or they're holding back tears. Like, showing those words, using action verbs will help you push your story along. And also you want to use visual metaphors. You don't want to tell the audience that the character is trapped. You want to show them stuck in the elevator. You want to show them fighting to get out of a car or a situation as best as you can. And you also want to know that the audience is smart. So you don't have to worry about telling them that a character is nervous, like showing them biting their nails or looking around the environment or just fighting back the emotion that they're feeling. Being able to describe that will help the audience follow along your story better. A film that shows show don't tell perfectly, in my opinion, is A Quiet Place. Like, there's no dialogue in the movie. It's nothing but action lines. So if you're writing a script and you're struggling with show don't tell, maybe pull up A Quiet Place script and just kind of look through how everything's described, or just watch the movie and just see how the characters are interacting. That might help you on your journey of just trying to figure out and learning how to show and don't tell. A short film is only as strong as its ending. If your audience walked out of your movie and forgot it, then you failed. Have you ever gone to a movie and you was like, that's it? Like, you don't want your audience leaving with that kind of feeling. So some kind of endings that you could have for your short film are maybe a twist ending where the audience think your story's going this way and you just completely flip it on them. Or you could do like a circular ending where your movie ends where it started. It's kind of cliche, but if the story is strong enough, then it won't really bother your audience if you bring it back to the beginning of the movie. The last thing you can do while trying to write an amazing short film script is watch other movies, watch other short films that did well. Try to see what the director and the writers did to try to bring that story to life. Originality doesn't mean that you're coming up with something that's never been done before. You can use ideas that you've seen already and put your own little spin on it, put a little remix on it. What if Get Out was a romantic comedy? Or what if Insecure took place in the 90s? Like, think of different stories. Maybe there was a horror film that took place in a corporate office, or a romantic sci-fi love story with AI. Like, try to use things that you see already, or even if your ideas are super fresh, try to put your own spin on it and just get as creative as possible. These are the kind of ways that will help you create an amazing short film. That's a wrap on today's video. I hope you found the information that I shared with you helpful. What's one short film idea that you've been thinking about, or an idea that you think should be made into a movie? Let's talk about it. See you next time.